Hi everyone, let's start our weekly analysis and we will start from British pound. So you can see that our previous bullish evidence zone here was active, and this is kind of fakey. You know, fakey is mostly looks like pin bar, but it's not always. It does look just simple as it is right now, but I want to show you how it was in footprint chart. So this kind of pin bar, all the pressure was down here in tail of this pin bar, so it's very good like confirmation from footprint chart that you can have. And now pound stopped here, but we must think about is there enough sellers right now in this spot. It's 1 hour chart. Let's look at daily. We do not have some strong sellers zones here, so we must think a lot about, do we have enough sellers right now, pressure to move price down. And let's take a look inside footprint chart. All that we can see here, all pressure is still from buyers which are active, so I think that before sell appears we will have time. So now I am not preparing for sell, except some great volume will appear in this zone in Monday. So now I still see some buyers here because of it, so no sales right now, maybe next week. And if there is no level right now from sellers, so it must appear somehow at 1 hour chart. It will look like this, some sellers pressure, return, making fakey somewhere here, and going down. So it's my scenario for selling pound. If I will sell, now I do not have any buy positions. They all were closed before. No buy positions right now, no sell positions right now. We will see next week. And Euro is much more interesting for me right now, because here was some sellers pressure in these candles, a lot of volume there. Let's take a look inside footprint chart. So you can see very big volume here, and the behavior inside these candles, it looks like sellers are trying to press at price. But for us, for me, it's not enough for long-term position. It may be like this, so we will have some impulse down, but then I think we will have very good prices for buy, and we will move to this zone. I'm waiting for this zone. And I have very good level for buyers, I think, so I will take a look next week of price behavior somewhere here. Maybe some buy will appear and I will take it from this zone to this zone, something like this. Canadian dollar. I've tried this pin bar to trade, but I've closed it almost in zero without profit, because I was not very sure about this. And right now I see some sellers pressure, but I'm still waiting for confirmation in this zone to trying my sell. So I have this level for sell signals, and this one I think will be the aim for sellers if they will appear here. And my long-term zone is right here, and if one day, maybe next weeks, next months, price will move here, I will take a look for selling pressure, because there were before a lot of sellers pressure, and I'm waiting for this zone in long-term condition. New Zealand is not very interesting right now, only this level is interesting for me. And long-term zone, bullish evidence is here for long-term position. So if price will move here again, I will take a look for some long-term buy or for breaking down this level and working with sellers. Okay, my favorite, crude oil. Crude oil is kind of simple for me, so I've tried my sell here and here. You can see inside bar pattern here, and here was some kind of pin bar. So there was my positions last week closed already, and I see some buyers pressure here, so I will take a look inside this small range. Who will win in this range, sellers or buyers? Long-term zones here, one, another one here, so we must take a look inside this small range. After this, when we understand who win, seller or buyer, and price will move to our long-term zones, we will take a look again if some buyers will make a lot of pressure here and break the level, return, I will work with them. If not, if some sell, if some sell will appear here, some pin bar again, or inside bar, outside bar, every price pattern that I worked with, I will try go with sellers, go down. And this is long-term buyers zone for me, so if price will move here, I will take a look of some buy signal. If not, and price break this level, break down, I will trade with sellers. Okay, gold will be the last for today. I've tried to sell here with small stop loss, but still I'm not sure about this, like it was a good idea, because this was only the first time sellers were active. So if sellers will move here again, the second time, and again a lot of volume, a lot of pressure will appear here, I will trade again, try to sell again from this zone. Maybe some fakey appears, so I'm not afraid to get stop loss here, because I saw some sellers, but they may be not very strong, not strong enough to move price down right now. So very important level for me for next week for gold is this. If buyers from here are long-term buyers, we will see something like this, so breaking the level. Very good it will be if price return here, so we will have buy with very small stop loss here. So I will put a lot of attention to this level in both scenarios, for sell or for buy. For this week it's enough. Hope you will have good trades next week, and see you soon.